Borderlands 4 announced with teaser trailer at opening night live, Gamescom 2024. Kicking off Gamescom 2024 with a bang, Gearbox has announced Borderlands 4 during opening night live. A teaser trailer below confirmed a 2025 release window across PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Publisher 2K said Borderlands 4 launches in 2025 during parent company Take-Two's fiscal year 2026. That means it will launch at some point between April 2025 and the end of 2025. Here's the official blurb from 2K. Borderlands 4 announced it was Gamescom's opening night live with a teaser trailer providing players with their first tantalizing glimpse of an all-new planet. Borderlands 4 is the fourth mainline title and seventh overall entry in the franchise. Players will once again assume the role of a legendary vault hunter as they search for secret alien treasure while blasting everything in sight. The team and I at Gearbox have a lot we've wanted to do with Borderlands since we first introduced the looter shooter genre to the world with our original game, said Randy Pitchford, founder and president of the Gearbox Entertainment Company. All of us at Gearbox have massive ambitions for Borderlands 4 and are putting everything we have into making everything we love about Borderlands better than ever before, while taking the game to new levels and exciting new directions. The Borderlands franchise has sold in more than 87 million copies to date, receiving critical acclaim from reviewers and fans alike. With unforgettable characters, deep world building, and more unique guns that could be counted, the franchise has cemented itself as a must-play series. We're thrilled to be able to share with our fans that 2025 will mark a massive year for 2K and Gearbox Entertainment, said 2K Core Games Senior Vice President and General Manager Katharina Lavers Mallet. The Borderlands series is one of 2K's most successful franchises ever and is beloved by millions globally. We're excited that our already close partnership and collaboration with the Gearbox team has grown even deeper, and we look forward to delivering best-in-class experiences to both longtime fans and new players alike. The reveal of Borderlands 4 is a long time coming, with Pitchford teasing it over a number of occasions in recent years. He told IGN in February that Gearbox was working on the greatest thing it has ever done. Take-Two later acquired Gearbox from Embracer Group for $460 million and confirmed a new Borderlands game was in development. The announcement of Borderlands 4 comes hot on the heels the high-profile flop that was the Borderlands movie, and which IGN awarded 3 out of 10 in our review. So let's see comments. I can't pronounce that name. Goes, I feel like this IP doesn't have the juice Gearbox thinks it does. It was kind of funny in the 2010s, but I feel like since 2, the shtick hasn't been has been get to be too. The shtick has been getting too old. Ralph Wingham 7777 goes, Borderlands 3 sold over 15 million copies, and the franchise as a whole has sold over 75 million. It's not God of War or Super Mario, but it's definitely in the A minus or B plus categories of major gaming franchises, and Gearbox's big money charmer by far. There's a couple replies. Mino132 underscore 668 goes, that was also 5 years ago when the landscape was very different from how things are now. I don't know about you, but I've long outgrown these games. I imagine many probably have in that 5-year span. And Copes goes, issue with that logic is that you've gotten older, but there's still many new younger audience members. I gestured toward Pokemon. The original fans have been asking for hard modes, randomizers, polished visuals, etc. for years. They keep only doing what they do and breaking record sales because young people keep the sales afloat. Okay, well, I can't speak for everyone else, but are you excited about Borderlands 4?
Unfortunately, not really. I will admit that because I haven't got just to beat Borderlands 1.
Or 2, or 3,
Yeah,
but go
too.
on.
Yeah, I've been busy with Apex for a good couple of years at least. I will admit that. And if I put half my time from Apex towards Borderlands, I'll probably get some things done. I'm kind of stuck at a part in Borderlands 1 where I had to fight off these bandits, and I'm like my level guns are very weak, where I see on 1 hit point at a time per bullet. So I'm kind of stuck right now to what to do. So forget about that for the time being, and It's all right to play the gameplay. The gameplay is all right. It's just the story is not all. In my perspective, the story is not all there. So you
Yeah.
just do some random things, random people, random events. It's like, you know, I can't really see a story of that matter. Maybe to put like cutscenes in it, maybe if ever, but that's about it. So.
Yeah. I have to admit, I haven't played Borderlands 3 in over a year, and I have Borderlands 3. Um, that's the only Borderlands game I have. Borderlands 2 was boring to me. Um, I don't know what it was. I just remember Claptrap being a whole lot more annoying to the point where I wanted to strangle him, and I was one of his defenders from the first Borderlands. But and then like the whole ice like the whole snowy um or snow or the whole landscape of Borderlands 2, at least in the beginning, it was just not really fun to play. And I think honestly, I find Borderlands boring if you don't have someone to go through with it, to go through with you as you play.
All right.
I get it, it's kind of like a game, but the thing is, like, you think of games like Gauntlet Legends was fun to play if you had no one to play with. Borderlands, not so much anymore. And
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands 3 was one of the games I was anticipating when I first got my Xbox One. Now it's like, yeah, I haven't touched it in over a year. I don't think that's by coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so really, Borderlands 4, I just it's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
been
like it's kind of like I've been out of Borderlands. I just haven't said so.
yeah. If they added Borderlands 4 for as a teaser trailer though, and try to put that into full implementation for next year's release, you're probably gonna get like at best the older gamers to buy the Borderlands games, not the younger players. That's about it, really, because the first Borderlands came out as early as what 2007,
Yeah,
2008,
something like that.
2009.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we were like 20 years old when I first played Borderlands 1. So.
yeah. It's just yeah. So I don't know what it is. Why I've fallen out of Borderlands. Maybe 2 and 3. I think it's 2 and 3, especially 2. Just not being as a just they had magic with the first one, but ever since then, the sequels have not been reclaiming that same magic the first one had.
Oh yeah.
Um, that's the best reason. That's the best I can think of. But like I said, my reaction to Borderlands 4 coming out, yay!
Okay.